Hi there, I'm Daisy, and this is a story of when my mom brought home my new baby sister from the hospital. I thought she was kind of weird looking, like an alien with a cone head. But my parents thought she was adorable. They were constantly giving her loads of attention, smiling at her and giving her all types of little things to play with, and trying to make her giggle. Then, whenever I would ask them for anything, they would just tell me to get something for my sister or hand them something. I felt so lonely. As the first few years went on, my parents paid more and more attention to her than me. Everything was all about her first tooth, her first words, and then it was her first birthday bash. The party was so lavish, with enough toys to open up a toy store. For a baby, that is. There was nothing for me. I would get really jealous and act out. I would make my sister cry and get sent to my room. Pretty much, the next few years were more of the same, and I just blended into the background. One summer day, that all changed. I was riding my bike, and I hit a patch of rocks and skid out. I took a really bad fall and broke my leg. My little sister cried so bad for me. She was so sweet. She was always taking care of me. Bringing me things, she'd call me to play games with her. She shared her peanut butter and jelly sandwich with me. That is huge. She usually will never share that sandwich with anyone. From that time on, my sister and I became really good buddies. I didn't feel so lonely anymore, and she seemed a lot happier. She told me that she was always wishing that I would pay attention to her and play with her. That was something I never even thought about before. So, everything growing up worked out in the end. By the end of that summer, just around the time my cast was coming off my leg, my sister and I had a new baby brother. And then, I realized everything was all about the new baby, and all the attention went to him. I guess that's the way it is with parents when a new baby comes along. Now, being older, I realize the reason isn't that they love them more than me. It's because the baby needs them more. What's your story? True Tales wants to hear it. If you also have any such moment, you can share it in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you like my story. Subscribe to this channel to watch more such videos and press the bell icon for more updates.
Hello there, I'm Allie and I'm 15 years old. My parents have never made me feel loved as they love my younger sister more than me. They're always comparing me to my baby sister, who is the star of our family. My baby sister is a 12-year-old gymnast who has won many awards for her athletic ability, and she's a straight-A student. Meanwhile, I'm a bit of a chunky girl who doesn't do sports nor excels in school. They are constantly screaming at me mean things like, "Why can't you be more like your sister?" or "You're worthless and lazy." They will mutter these wrongdoing at me, and it beats down my self-esteem. I'm so low right now that I don't even want to live anymore. They told me that my sister was their favorite, and I would never amount to anything. Later that day, I went into my room and sobbed for hours. I hold some resentment towards my sister for being so perfect in their eyes. She's everything a parent could want in a daughter. I enjoy singing and writing music alone in my room most of the time. One day, my dad had heard me playing one of my own songs, and immediately shut my dreams of ever being a star down. He opened my door slowly and said, "I hope you don't think that sounds good because you and should just let that hobby go since you're no good." It crushed me. I felt like there was an even heavier weight on my shoulders and a panging hurt within my heart. These people weren't my parents. Parents could never treat their child so cruelly as opposed to the other one. Even my sister knows she's their beloved. She uses it to pin them against me as well. If we ever were playing together in the house and she broke something, she would blame it on me. My parents never once believed me over her. It hurt to know that even though I was innocent, I would suffer the consequences of getting paddled with a wooden spoon, or even locked in my room being grounded, trapped in the house. I hope to one day leave them, but for now, I'm stuck like a mouse in a glue trap. I will escape. I tell myself that because it gives me some light when all my parents deliver to me is a dark, painful, and loveless life. What's your story? True Tales wants to hear it. If you also have any such moment, you can share it in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked my story. Subscribe to this channel to watch some more videos, and press the bell icon for more updates.
Hi, I'm Chloe, and today I'm going to express the painful truth I've been carrying for so long. It's about me and my younger sister Anna. Anna was born when I was 4 years old. She was really cute, and for me, she was a new mate to play with. I loved her, tickled her, and played with her all the time. As soon as I got home after school, I would sit with Anna and tell her story after story about my entire day. Everything was good back then. As Anna grew up, though, we all started noticing abnormalities in Anna. Yes, during my mom's pregnancy, the gynecologist had informed my parents that Anna would be different and not like other babies. My mom was against abortion, and so she decided to deliver Anna. On Anna's 3rd birthday, we were all busy with the party preparations. I was blowing balloons, and my father was putting them up on the walls. My mom was looking after Anna when my granny arrived. Mom got so excited when she saw Granny that in her rush to greet her, she ran down the stairs, forgetting she was carrying Anna. Then Mom slipped on the staircase and fell badly on the floor. Mom and Anna were both injured and immediately admitted to the hospital. My dad was a wreck, and Granny tried to console him. I just prayed to God to make the situation better. We all waited for the doctor outside the emergency room. He eventually came out and said that my mom and Anna were safe, but that Anna's abnormality put her in danger. The doctor informed my parents that they had to be very careful in how they raised Anna. Any further injury could result in her death or falling into a coma. Her senses and nerves had become weaker. From then on, everyone in the house was preoccupied with looking after Anna. My parents had no time to talk to me. Even though somehow I got space from them, Anna never kept quiet. I felt that everyone was forgetting me. There was a time when only one voice was heard. Chloe, 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 Chloe. But now, it was Anna, 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 Anna. She was the cherry of their cupcake now. Before, I got what I wanted without question. But now, my wishes had become an unnecessary demand and burden. All my friends had 3-wheeled bikes they used to ride to the park. Whenever I visited the park with Granny, they teased me because I always came on foot, walking. My Granny was not financially stable, so my useless wants were difficult for her to fulfill. So I asked my parents for a 3-wheeled bike, but as usual, the answer was a big fat no. I got upset. I stopped eating food. I stopped talking to everyone. Seeing me so upset, my mom and dad felt bad and decided to buy a 3-wheeled bike for me the following month. But my bad luck persisted, and Anna went through mental trauma. She was not behaving normally, just kept on shaking and banging her head. And so she was admitted to the hospital again, and this time she was there for a fortnight, and my dad got a huge bill. As a result, buying a 3-wheel bike was not important anymore. Days passed by, and then it was my 10th birthday, and my parents refused any kind of party. I remembered my 5th birthday. I had wanted to celebrate it with family and friends at home, and my parents actually organized it. Anna was just a year old when my 5th birthday was celebrated. My birthday party was full of entertainment and acts. There was a magic show, dancing, juggling, even a comedy show. And that's not all. Because it was my 5th birthday, I received 5 gifts each from Mom, Dad, and Granny. What an amazing birthday it was. But after Anna's 3rd birthday tragedy, no celebration ever took place at home. And now, even my 10th birthday would be an ordinary day. I wanted my 10th birthday to be celebrated in a grand way, but my parents refused. I was very sad. I cried, I shouted, I started throwing tantrums, But as usual, my parents were more interested in their younger daughter, and they just scolded me. I'd always resented Anna for stealing the happiness I had with my parents. But that day, I actually hated her. On the day of my birthday, unexpectedly, my parents didn't buy me a cake, nor did they give me a present. They didn't even wish me. I was red with anger and just left home without informing anyone. And surprisingly, my parents didn't bother calling me, nor did anyone wait for me or shout at me for coming home at such a late hour. I planned to move out for further studies. I went to Oxford, leaving everyone behind. My parents often called me. Sometimes I called them back, but we never met. On my 18th birthday, I saw my parents standing outside my university. I was happy to see them. But my happiness turned into sadness when I saw Anna with them, my so-called sister who was 12 years old. They wished me and asked me to come home with them, but I couldn't make up my mind. Then Anna came and she insisted a lot. Although I hated her, I don't know why, I eventually agreed and went back home with them. All the way, I was silent. I had no words to say. No, that's not it. I just didn't want to say anything. Finally, we reached home, and as I came out of the car, I saw Granny. Granny welcomed me, wished me happy birthday, and we all went inside together. As I entered, I saw the house had been nicely decorated, and there were people there, including some of my school friends. I was clueless and trying to figure out what was happening, and then I heard a loud chorus, "Happy birthday!" Oh yes, that was a grand birthday party, thrown and all organized by my younger sister Anna. When I left home and went to Oxford, Anna always asked about me. When she was 11 years old, Granny told her the whole story. Though Anna was not normal and used to behave as a kid much younger than her actual age, she understood that I left home because of her, and because the grand party I had wanted so badly was never thrown. So with the help of Granny, she planned and organized a grand party to get me back. I feel like such a stupid girl for never trying to understand my parents' problems, and for not realizing that my sister needs me. I was so selfish, and I truly regret it. I apologized to my parents, and now we all live happily together. And I don't hate my sister anymore. I just love her and my parents. If you've also had experiences like this in the past, you can share it in the comments section below. Hit the like button if you like my story, and subscribe to this channel to watch more videos like this in the future.